level of intensity has to be, unfortunately for me, because I don't like to do it at such an early time. I'm a little bit different, but it's been activated, so look forward to seeing what we can do.
You did mention the mental space that you'll be in over the next 25 games. How much will that compare to what we see from you mentally during the playoffs?
Well, it's going to be a little bit different, for me now, just knowing the position that we're in. For me personally, I haven't been in this position in a while, and because of my injury, it's kind of, hit our team, and I didn't. Obviously, we would love to have the success where I was out, but we didn't, and this is where we is right now. So, I'm going to be a little bit different, a little bit earlier than I would like to be.
Playoff mode activated. What does that mean, Kenny Smith?
Well, it's just paying attention to detail, holding yourself accountable on a higher standard. During the regular season at times, you could say, you know what, I'm going to go out tonight and meet my friends out. I'm going to go grab something to eat, blah, 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 blah. No. Playoff mode is I lock myself in my room. I don't come out on the road. I don't do things that I typically might do in the regular season because in the playoffs, you have time to have that intensity because you do have space in between games, where in the regular season, a lot of times you don't want to have that type of intensity because there's no space to rest in between it. So that's what that means.
And the Lakers will have 4 back-to-backs over their final 25.
Any concern, Kenny, for me, has small concern because this is the first time LeBron just said it. We had to turn it on earlier than usual because this time he's not saying I'm at the first or the second, or even third. See, I think his worst seed in the East was third, maybe at one point. Yeah. Now he's not even in the playoffs today. Knowing there's 25 games left, and you got to win somewhere between 16 and 19 games. What does he have to see for these young guys to say, you know what? I'm turning on playoff mode early because I know once I get us there, I think I can get us out of the first round, maybe second round. But
not if
too early.
He can't be 8. He got
to be right. See what I'm saying? So is it enough time to do that, knowing that you got to, we know the Clippers probably don't want to make it, but the Sacramento Kings, they want to make it. They're going to be fighting.
Well, I think that overall, the experience of what he does gives him an advantage. And I think and they're going to see what that looks like. I don't think that as a team, the Lakers, the young Lakers, have not seen what playoff mode and playoff activation means, the mindset that you have to be in. So this is going to be obvious, a glaring. It's like you walk into a room and you smell a great smell. You go, oh, somebody's cooking. Like, you're going to know that LeBron James cooking right now. It's not going to be. It's going to be evident. It's going to be seen, and then you're going to have to elevate your game.
Last year, the Cavs 4th, and they still made their way all the way
to
his 8th consecutive NBA Finals. Well, LeBron and the Lakers taking on the Houston Rockets tonight. They get Clint Capella back in action. He had thumb surgery, and he has been out since December 20th. So Dennis, what does this do now for a defense that has struggled so mightily?
And they needed him
to get Capella back.
Come on, they need. Kenny knows this. Whenever you bring a guy in, Fareed did an excellent job with his energy holding down the fort. But there's a reason this summer that Chris Paul needs to be signed. But Kenny, in my opinion, he was just as important. He had to get signed to Capella. Now his shot blocking ability comes back. We know 99.9% of the time he's rolling to the rim. Now James Harden's assists go back to what it used to be. So welcome back is all I can say for the Rockets, Kenny.
Yeah, I think the one thing that he does bring is that he puts everyone in their natural position. So now you do have guys coming off the bench who should be coming off the bench.
Right.
You have guys who are playing power forward, now would go back to being power forward. So everyone's in their natural position. You don't have to makeshift lineups. You could be at your strength, and then you could see how good your team really is.
And there's nobody been better over the last couple of months. In fact, since the last time the Lakers and Rockets met, than James Harden. Tonight going for 32 consecutive games of 30 points or more, Denis.
It's just unbelievable because now, say, hey, Kenny, here's your stat. Here's the stat, scouting report. Make him go right, make him go left, contest shots. I mean, I don't know other way to defend him, Kenny.
I would say that you have to get the ball out of his hands.
Get it early, right? Get out of his hands early. Just trap it early, right?
He could not have that many touches in one-on-one situations, I don't think, and you'd be effective. He's going to keep his team in the game. easily if you allow him to do that. So for me, it would be double teaming him and getting the ball out of his hands at key moments so he doesn't create a offensive one-on-one rhythm.
So basically what you're saying, make someone else beat you.
Without question.
Make someone else beat you.
And I'm happy with that.
There you go.
I know that James Harden could beat you.
Right, right.
They could also get Austin Rivers back, who missed some time with a groin injury. He's listed as probable tonight. So Rockets and Lakers second half.